Welcome back to the channel, YouTube. Let me talk to you. So, 2024 is going to be a downer of a year for some TV shows. Doom Patrol is getting canceled. Cobra Kai is getting canceled. Well, Doom Patrol already got canceled. Season 4 was the last season. Season 6 of Cobra Kai, which airs next year, is going to be the last season of that. And unfortunately, the best version of Superman aside from the animated series Superman and Lois is getting canceled. Season 4 in 2024 will be the last season of Superman and Lois. Let's get into it. Now, I don't want to take anything away from any of the other actors that have played Superman in the past. Christopher Reeves, Henry Cavill, Brandon Routh. Those guys did a great job at Superman. But Tyler Hoechlin and Superman and Lois has been the pinnacle of what I feel a Superman show, the portrayal of Superman should be. From the very beginning to the end of this show, I have absolutely loved it. Now, season 2 itself kind of died off slightly, but it picked up a lot. Season 3, I can't even describe how good season 3 ended. And with the introduction of season 3, we had Lex Luthor and we had the introduction of Doomsday at the end, which the show ended in a climax fight between Doomsday and Superman. I was absolutely all for it. It's unfortunate that we didn't get the introduction of Lex Luthor early on in the show's lifespan because Michael Cutlass is playing a phenomenal Lex Luthor. Menacing, calculated, vindictive. I feel like the show really wasted his character, the actor, by waiting so long to introduce this particular character. Now, Superman and Lex Luthor, that's the nemesis. Lex Luthor is Superman's nemesis. Now, the show did do a lot with introduction of some of the characters throughout the show. We got to see Steel, we got to see Bizarro, and we got to see a couple other villains that we haven't seen on the big screen. So I am happy for that, but I feel like Lex Luthor should have been introduced from the very beginning. Now, there was some hint, there was some story, there was some plot points that alluded and said what the demise of Lex Luthor was. They covered that in the story. But I just feel like, man, seeing his portrayal in season 3 was absolutely phenomenal. And we could have used that pacing, that energy from the very beginning. Because in season 2, it slowed down a little bit. The show got a little bit boring, a little bit stale when they were trying to do a few other things with the storytelling. And Lex Luthor, even if he was a background character, could have added a bit of gravity to the situation, to the particular episodes that were not as good as others. But fast forward, we get season 3, we get the introduction of Lex Luthor and Doomsday. And I really love what the show did, turning Bizarro into Doomsday. I loved it so much. Doomsday is the biggest threat he has faced and ever will face outside of Darkseid. But Darkseid was never really introduced into the Superman and Lois show. They never really went into the universal villains, cosmic villains, or anything like that. Everything else was pretty grounded in reality. As much reality that you can get from a comic book TV show. But the show's getting canceled. 2024 is going to be the last season, or the last year the season airs. And Tyler Hoechlin, 10 out of 10 performance of Superman. And I've said it in a video prior, the show works because of the pacing, the story. You're not trying to cram a lot of storytelling into a 2-hour film like you got with the movies, which I feel like was the issue with Henry Cavill Superman. He was great. I feel like he got a bad rap or a broad deal when it comes to Zack Snyder's take on Superman, but you're trying to cram a large story into 2 hours of film, and it just felt rushed and underbaked. But the show is paced in an episodic nature, which works really well for the storytelling. You get to go deep into the story of Superman. You get to go deep into the story of him and Lois and the two boys, Jonathan and Jordan. You get to see the trial and tribulations that Clark deals with as Superman, as a husband, as a father. And you can relate, because that's one thing about Superman. He was always Superman, but he put on the mask to just blend in. Vice versa, if you look at Batman. Batman puts on the mask to be Batman. He's always Bruce Wayne. Superman is Superman, and Clark is his way of trying to fit in with the people of Earth. And Tyler Hoechlin did an amazing job at that. The show writers for Superman and Lois did an amazing job at that. And I just wish we could have got more of Michael Cutler's Lex Luthor. Let me know what you guys think about the show down in the comment section below. What do you think about the show being canceled in 2024? Who, in your opinion, is your version of the best portrayal of Superman? And we've got a multitude to choose from. Until next time, guys, my name's Lincoln. This has been an RPG show. Like, comment, sub, and I'm out. Peace.